yelling at me like he hadn't already been fed. Hey, welcome back to Muckle Farm. Been a minute since I did a video, but not much has been going on. Just the usual taking care of the animals and doing the farm chores. But we had a major change this week on Thursday, 2 days ago. The owner who had the minis, Donkey, Peter the goat, and Nugget the gypsy vanner relocated to El Paso, so they came to pick up all of her animals with a tractor trailer. Really nice setup. I mean, this is a class operation. They did a great job. And they all arrived there last night about 10 o'clock. She sent me some pictures. So I'll put some video of that. Donkey did not want to go. Nugget was happy about it. The little minis were happy about it, but you know, it left the barn kind of empty. So now we got 3 big horses, and Skippy the little mini did not make the trip. So I've already been up to the barn once this morning. I let the dogs out probably, oh gosh, probably 5:30, a little earlier than that. And then about maybe 6:30, right about the time the sun was coming up, one of the dogs started growling, and I look outside and I find this. I think he probably lives down the road somewhere, because there are plenty of donkeys in this area. It doesn't look like he's had his feet trimmed in a while, but he does have a pretty good amount of fat on him. So he was just standing at the front porch. And as soon as I came outside, he walked straight up to me, and I brought him up here to the barn, put him inside so I could secure him. Now I have to figure out who he belongs to. Skippy's still trying to figure out what happened to the others. He walked around, gosh, yesterday morning, probably for 2 hours calling, walked all over the pasture. And he finally gave up, started hanging out with the goats. Major, for some reason, thinks I'm going to give him a treat, so he will not leave me alone. Dude, get away from me. I don't like you like that. All right, let's go out. Give me a second. Go out and find something else to do that doesn't involve standing here looking at me. Goose has a little bit of thrush in a couple of his hooves. Not bad on one. One needs treatment every day, so before I turn him loose, I've got to get him out, clean his feet out, and then treat the frog. Before I do that though, I'm gonna go out here and let the goats out, because they're wondering why I fed everybody else a while ago. We're right in the flight path of every helicopter that comes through the county. For some reason, Skippy always thinks that the corn I throw out is for him, even though he knows it's really for the goats. He doesn't care. Yeah, looks like I need to take their bucket in and give them some clean water today. They've kicked stuff in it. So the primary treatment for thrush is iodine. Thrush is in the frog of the foot. I don't know if it's a fungal or bacterial infection, but pretty much every medicine that they sell for it is pretty much just iodine. So that's what I'm using here is betadine. Primary ingredient, iodine. You can buy thrush medications, and I have them. I like those for thrush. It's on the outside edges, you know, up and around the outside of the frog, mainly because they're thicker. When I'm dealing with what he has, which is a crack running up the middle of the frog, you need something thin. So betadine gets all the way down in there. So I'm about to clean his foot out and see if I can set this camera somewhere that the goats don't try to eat it. And I would try to show you on camera, but it's kind of hard to hold his foot up. But his frog is split right here, and you can see it's draining out the back of his hoof. And in order to get down in there, I have to have something that's thin enough to run down in it while I hold it. And this one's getting a lot better. It was pretty gnarly whenever I first got him. Well, hopefully the camera picked up some of that. It's kind of hard to tell. This one has a gimbal that moves around and tries to follow me, tries to keep me in the center of the screen, so sometimes I can't point it at what I'm looking for. All right, well, that's just about going to do it. I've got to get in here. It's going to rain here in a minute, so I'm going to get the other stalls cleaned out. Not as much to do now since we're missing a lot of horses, and it's very sad for Skippy that he got left behind. The other three, you know, they went with the new owner to El Paso. And the place that took him, the trailer was really nice, and he stopped every 4 hours, watered them, gave them hay, sent her video, very professional service. So I'm happy for them having a good journey. I'm just sad that they're gone. And of course it really sucks for Skippy. He's getting over it though. He hasn't acted too upset this morning. He did walk out there and walk all over the place, but he wasn't calling them like he was yesterday. Yesterday morning he called them for probably 2 hours. So I'm gonna leave this other donkey shut up till we find out who owns him. But in the meantime, I got a few stalls to clean out before the rain hits. Till next time, thanks for watching. On this side either, huh, buddy?